Hey.
I'm gonna tell you, hey. Back in the day with this, girl.
Holy crap. Holy cannoli, ravioli, as they say, folks. Good morning. All rise and shine, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in beautiful Florida, and let me tell you guys, we are ready to rock, and we are ready to roll. Man, oh man, look, my man got full gator. You guys get this picture? Look at this. He got gator.
Gators, baby, let's go. What y'all doing? We outside. That's what the young fellas be saying.
We gonna go fishing later, brother?
We go angling together. All three of us. We go angle together later.
Yo, my hair is a wreck right now.
I'm looking wrong with the hair.
I'm looking like Jack Nicholson in The Shining right now.
He's like, here's Petey.
Here's Petey.
I keep the do-rag on. You know, I gotta keep it G for y'all. You know what I'm saying? VX vibes. What's up? Good morning, man. Good morning from lovely, beautiful Florida.
Facts.
You know, we
in the business. We in the business.
We lost Kev last night, but we did run into Percy this morning, so we thought he could do the show with us. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Kev sleeping. He don't wake up till like 1 p.m.
We did. The craziest thing about it is everybody knows there's a lot of swamps in Florida, so we did have to go searching for Percy.
Exactly.
We did have to go searching for Percy, and indeed, we have found Percy, folks. Couple of quick announcements for everybody. Again, as always, guys, All Rise is brought to you by BetUS. Please gamble responsibly. You guys know the deal, and use promo code YouTube150. Again, that is promo code YouTube150. On top of that, I do got some big news here.
Oh,
huge.
So, as everybody already knows, I talked about this yesterday. If you did watch yesterday's episode, the only reason we got out here or able to make this trip was due to the Captain Harry Thompson Foundation. That is, of course, Ra's father, Mike Thompson's father. We are pushing the GoFundMe, as you guys see in the link there. But here's the amazing news. Yesterday, I told you guys we're looking for 1,500, and the goal was 3K. Well, this morning we wake up, we take a look at everything, and we are sitting at $3,850 already.
Look at that.
So, as I would think is only fair, we're here in Florida. We're here for multiple days. We're extending it out to now $5,000. Let's hit $5,000 for the Captain Harry Thompson Foundation. And again, ladies and gentlemen, that is all right in front of us. As Aaron Boone would say, the link is in the chat, guys. Go ahead and check that out. Continue to give your $20, $10, whatever it is you give helps to that final cause. And Jeff is matching, so there's an extra 1K on top of that. So again, guys, please help us out with that. Help Mike and Ra with their Father's Foundation, keeping his memory alive. The man is a hero, and we don't want to ever forget our heroes. So guys, please go ahead and donate to that if you can. And by all means, folks, let's get the show started. The New York Yankees.
Yes, sir.
What about these guys? Percy, what do you think about the Yankees?
I don't watch the Yankees. I watch the Gators. That's all I watch. My mama said that Aaron Boone's the devil. So I can't not watch the New York Yankees.
Oh, damn. Percy mama don't like Booney? That's rough.
I thought the mamas liked Boone.
I thought
that was like a common thing.
I thought Medulla oblongata. You turned to Waterboy vibes.
He went full Waterboy action. There's the MVP.
There's the MVP.
Oh, she's in a great mood this morning.
She's in an awesome mood.
Oh, that's the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance. There she is. She got a doobie on.
Oh, good morning to the
Doobie,
MVP.
doobie, doo.
Tubi,
To the
tubi,
MVP.
tubi, dooby doo.
Oh, she's going to throw a chair at me. Oh, no.
Ay, Dios mío.
All right,
You're
well,
too loud, too early.
let's go ahead and move on with this show. She's a little grumpy this morning. I understand. I get it. A little
Long day yesterday.
We had a very long day yesterday.
Long day
by the
yesterday.
way. I took a picture.
También.
Hey, yo!
Oh, no. I mean, we didn't. When we
wake
went
up
to
happier
sleep,
than
it was the
usual?
morning. Is what she's.
You heard
referring to.
what
We
she
went to
said.
sleep
She had
in
a
the
long
morning.
night, folks.
All right.
Let me tell you. Know what? Florida's not the only thing that got Space Mountain.
Listen. Hey, yo. Listen, I can't save the MVP from that one. She kind of walked into
She walked right into it. You know you can't do that with us here.
You said
You
the
can't
all
do that
night.
with us.
I know what you. I know
you were
what
talking
meant.
about the drive, all right.
Listen, we went through the drive. Can we tell that story? Because that was like one of the most interesting things that ever happened to us.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So I'll start. We got a super chat, Rocket Man. We're going to get to your super chat here
Yes, sir.
momentarily,
Yes,
but
sir.
we always like to document
Yes.
our journeys in Florida.
Yes.
Yesterday was nuts. Last night was absolutely nuts. So we go out. We wanted to go out there and get a little something to eat late at night. You know, we did a little bit of drinking last night. Had a great time
Yes,
and all
sir.
that.
They witnessed some of it.
What do you think you're doing? Get off that camera right now. Don't even think this setup is beautiful right now.
Gator water.
Don't touch it.
She's making some adjustments. That's just gonna.
I like Percy's foot in the
You
camera.
can see my foot,
It looks beautiful.
or you can see my knee.
Oh, she took the chair. I see the changes she's made.
can't see
She's
from here.
improving. That's what she does.
All right, I'm gonna keep talking about this so we don't pause here. Everybody wants to hear this story.
Everybody.
This is a crazy story. So we want to go get something to eat.
Yes.
Pete Simonetti, as you guys already know who watch me, I love Universal Studios. I'm a big Universal Studios guy. Epic Universe is about to open
I
in
think
2
big is an
months.
understatement.
Yeah.
I'm a fanatic.
probably
I'm an
the biggest,
absolute
the
fanatic.
biggest fan that there is.
I'm an absolute fanatic of this.
Universal should reach out to this guy.
So, perfect. Thank you. It does look better, by the way. It does look better. We'll have another long night. Don't worry. But moving forward, Epic Universe. All right. I'm a huge Epic Universe. So, for me to get a glimpse of Epic Universe, I'm like, just let's go to the place that is closest. We go to Checkers.
Yeah.
I happen to like chess, but we go to Checkers. I get the Big Buford.
I get the big Buford as well.
Francis doubles up. He gets the barbecue Big Buford.
I get the smoky barbecue Buford. It's my first time going to Checkers, by the way.
It was good, though.
Let us, me too.
delicious.
First time I ever been to Checkers. Now I hope everybody here, if you've been to Checkers, let us know what you get and all that stuff when it comes to Checkers.
Facts.
So anyway, we eat this food and don't get me wrong, exquisite. The burger was delicious.
Yes.
The fries, the mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, the mozzarella sticks.
sticks were delicious.
They were really good.
So everybody, a lot of people like it. A lot of people seem to like it. In
Checkers
chat.
has a lot of fans. Okay.
So we're done eating Checkers and all is well. We're putting the GPS. Let's go home.
Yes.
Now, mind you, I don't think about this stuff because I'm not living here currently. But they got all new roads being made to get to Epic Universe because it's not exactly next to the current resorts. It's separated. So they got all these roads shut down. Every highway is shut down, basically, to get back.
All the ramps to get on the highway.
What do you guys think it took us to get home?
I mean,
With bubbling guts, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say so.
With extreme levels of bubbling guts.
Very important.
From the
detail.
Buford.
That's a very important detail. We got in the car and like anybody who eats this kind of food late at night, right? Because Kev was saying it's true. When you eat at a certain time, it's gonna hit you a certain way. And
I had some Metamucil.
He did. Matter of fact, he actually did have Metamucil.
He's not lying. This is not a joke.
It's not a joke. I had it. I timed
So-
it. I said, listen, it takes like 2 hours to work. I'm going to take a shot of it. Go pick up my family. Come down, pick up something to eat. By the way, I said, let's get Checkers by the house. But Mr. Petey here, he want to go see fucking, what is it called? Universal Extreme Studios. I thought it was a porno site. I said, let's go. Then he said, there's no women. It's Legoland and Mario Land and a bunch of little lands. And I'm like, where we going? So, by the way, he made us drive through roads that we don't know if they finished. We almost fell out.
Man actually got a gator on his chest.
Listen, the roads. I thought that the roads were in good enough condition, but
Yeah.
I will say there was a lot of cones, and it did look like
Everything was shut down.
the road was going to end
Cops
at some
everywhere,
point.
blocking every single street off.
I mean, yeah.
So mind you, poor Jira's driving because
Yeah, she's
we're responsible. We're being
she's
responsible.
taking care of us.
She's taking care of us. We're being very responsible here. And every exit blocked. Oh my God, I can't believe it. We're in the car at this point, clenching cheeks like you can't imagine.
Yeah,
It was a nightmare come true.
Yeah.
Is what I will call it. Maybe your worst nightmare coming alive. In that moment, nobody wants to deal with it. We dealt with it. But
Literally.
mind you, everybody got home safe and sound.
we did.
But I still do have bubbling guts this morning.
Yeah,
But
I would eat the Buford again. Check this.
oh no, yeah, it has a,
I'll eat the Buford again.
It's
One
how
of the
late
first
we
things.
ate.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody understands that when you eat late, I mean, you have
we
it's a
mixed,
time
we
period.
mixed it with dragon's milk.
that I
And
think.
that might be Metamucil
The drink
itself.
of men who like fat asses.
And heritage.
Oh, get out of here with that. Put her in the
Hold
bathroom.
on.
I'm putting her in the bathroom. No, I ain't gonna
you
tolerate
guys
it.
do have to understand this. You
If you
do.
see a fork in the road and you're giving instructions, do you say left or right or you say straight?
If it's going straight to your left, you go,
It's a
you go
fork.
straight.
Listen, there's only one guy. There's only one other guy besides Pete Simonetti who takes a fork in the road that way, and I think his name was Yogi Berra because he said, "If you see a fork in the road, take it." Okay?
Thank you.
So that's Pete
Thank
Simonetti.
you.
The
Me
fork in
and
the road is
Yogi.
coming. Jira's like left or right. He's like straight. Just go straight. And she's like, yeah, but straight left or straight
That's
right?
what it is. So Alex lives here.
Yeah,
He's right. He said the I-4. That's what it was.
it was I-4.
It's called Hell's Highway.
Yeah, it's
Florida.
Yeah.
Hell's Highway.
We were on the highway to hell last. I mean, you could not.
Wait, Alex lives here?
I think so.
I mean,
Show me where the gators be and I'll be there.
he knows. He definitely knows
No,
where.
listen. We were at where
were.
Checkers is, where the big McDonald's is. So
The giant McDonald's.
we
yes.
looped around literally 4 times because the GPS kept rerouting and we thought it was a new route. No, it was trying to throw us again
It
through
was in
I-4.
Miami.
So at one point I said, let's get on east, go like back to Orlando, and then we'll take the next exit out and come back in the I-4 because we thought it was that section. We
Yeah.
did that. It was blocked again, and it threw us, and then right back where we first started. Then this motherfucker starts talking about the Twilight Zone like we're never gonna
Yeah,
leave.
he
Listen.
said it's an episode. We're gonna be stuck here in a never-ending loop.
If you're a fan of the Twilight Zone, you know
Which I
what you
am.
know the pizza. So you guys, if you've watched, you know the episode I'm talking about. There, I think it might be called The Road to Nowhere. I could be messing that up, but they're on a road and they're going somewhere, but they can never get there. Because the longer they drive, the more they drive, they could take left turns, right turns, U-turns, doesn't matter. They keep ending up in the same place. And we literally
did that for like
experienced
an
that
hour.
last night. Like the GPS, was telling us, turn here, do a U-turn here, make a right here, do a left here. I mean, we did everything, and we still kept ending back up
then
where
Pete,
we started.
Of course, Pete, with the great direction giver that he is, he couldn't zoom out and see if we were going to the same spot. But at one point,
I couldn't imagine it. It was horrible.
At one point,
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, I'm using Google Maps and I'm avoiding highways, and we did that, and so we went local.
Brought us back.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
but
right.
We went all the way back to I-4 in Bumblefuck
Yes, all the
to
way-
take it
They,
back.
they
down.
know
Bumblefuck.
exactly where we were because Loyal Rican said it. He's like right by the world's biggest McDonald's.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
world's
yeah.
biggest
Literally,
McDonald's.
we saw the world's biggest McDonald's like 50 times last time. I mean, we drove past that shit like at least 50
And
times.
then me being the person not thinking in the moment, I'm going, yeah, maybe we'll catch a glimpse. There'll be light testing and stuff. We could see a little bit Epic Universe. I look at the clock. It's 1 a.m. I said, nobody's there.
Exactly.
Nobody's there.
Nobody cares.
This
Was
was
they, they're not there.
They're
What is
not
that?
there.
What is the shit you got?
Listen,
Whatever happened there?
Whatever happened there? We got a couple of super chats real quick to get to. We got Rocket Man says, guys, Red Sox podcasters are happy and celebrating that Red Sox are going to win the division easily because the Yankees look bad. Be quiet. I'm not talking to you, Rocket Man. I'm talking to Red Sox fans in general. Play baseball. Shut up.
if he
Shut
was,
up.
if
You got a lot of baseball to play.
if he's referring to the Jared Carabas clip,
This
um,
is what he does.
he's being and he was being facetious. He's not. He said it in the comments. He's like He's like
What
the
you
fact
call
that,
me? You call me ferocious?
He said, yeah, he was being a little ferocious. It's true. He was saying that the fact that Yankee fans keep falling for the shit like that is why he continues to do it and be a successful podcaster. He doesn't believe that the Red Sox are going to win the division by 15 games, but it's a podcast. That's what you do. You kind of put out,
Exactly.
and he's a Red Sox podcaster. He's appealing to Red Sox fans.
Yeah.
I don't think any logical Red Sox fan truly believes they're going to win the division by 15 games. Do they have a chance to win the division?
Mm-hmm.
They sure as shit do with the situation we're in, but 15 games is wild.
Facts. DJ Steele says, it sounds like an average ride through the Cross Bronx. I mean, you'll see some shit in the Cross Bronx.
Steals. Look, the Cross Bronx is
But
bad.
Well, you know when to get
The
home.
Cross
I've
Bronx
heard
is
worse.
bad. The Cross Bronx is bad because of the construction on the highway, right? So
All the
I know
time.
what Steels is talking about.
All the
When
time.
you get on the Cross Bronx, there's construction on the actual highway everywhere.
And it's never ended.
This situation was different because you couldn't get on the highway. You could
Correct.
not get on the highway. They blocked every ramp to get on the highway in the direction that we needed to go. You
Everything.
could get on the highway going the other way, but you couldn't go the direction that we needed to go, which was west, right?
And was it me or wasn't there?
Was it me?
Whatever happened there?
You
Yo!
Whatever happened
You
there?
got that? Oh,
You gotta
whatever
clean your ears
happened
there? You
there?
gotta clean your ears there, buddy.
Oh, Gator! that should have been a hilarious.
just
Imagine
looked
if the person just runs out there and jumps in the water.
Start wrestling the gator.
We should have got an inflatable gator.
I was thinking about that already.
I'm sure you probably
It might,
were.
it might be on the way. Amazon is a thing.
Kevin's fucking always at his shit.
Listen. Oh, I'm trying to say, when we were on the highway, there was
Mm.
parts where they blocked 2 lanes, and we were like, why? And there was areas where they weren't even constructing. The 2 lanes are blocked.
Yeah,
Now that-
yeah.
That was
Creating
Cross
traffic
Bronx.
for no fucking reason.
no reason.
That was Cross
No
Bronx
reason.
It's
vibes.
backwards. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Florida.
Listen,
But the construction people, whoever organized it,
listen. That gave me Cross Bronx vibes because that's a typical Cross Bronx thing. That you're on there late night. They got 2 lanes closed, and you're driving for miles, and you don't see a worker in sight.
Nobody.
I mean,
Nobody.
listen. If you're single and you're looking to get into a relationship,
Single
find somebody
and
who
ready
works
to
on
mingle.
themselves the way that the Cross Bronx works on themselves because they never stop working on themselves.
Right. And what's the matter with your guys' stoplights here?
Oh
They
my
last
God.
for years.
Yeah.
Years. I'm sitting at a light
Yeah.
for 3 minutes going, change, please, for the love of God. Would you turn
Yeah,
green?
no, it's wild.
Won't you come on down?
You hit retirement age before the light turns green in Florida. That's why
why
everybody
people
here is
age.
old.
Imagine having a stressful day.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about?
You get at a stoplight, you're like, I want to go home so bad.
You're not getting home.
I worked all day. You
Not
hit
gonna
3
happen.
lights. It
Yeah.
takes you an extra 3 hours.
It's not gonna
well,
happen.
imagine you get a 3 a.m. text, be like, what you doing? I'm about to fuck. and then the lights take forever.
And you can't get on the highway to get to her.
You take a blue chew, and by the second red light, you're Johnson. You could drive with your Johnson out like this with no hands.
I mean, can you imagine just being bricked
You know-
up trying to get on the highway?
Nah,
you can't
bro.
get on the
No,
highway.
you can't even get on the
And
highway.
you just bricked up with nowhere to go.
But you know what though?
I'm gonna have some breakfast. You guys want some breakfast?
We have it. Where the person going? Oh, he's getting gator juice.
He's getting the breakfast of champions.
You know what's the craziest thing though
Yeah.
about all that, or about what we're talking about? we did see one guy just honestly say, fuck this.
Exactly.
This dude went right through the light around, made a U-turn. He was like, I am not waiting for these lights. He might have been in the same situation you're talking about.
Yes.
He was like, nah, Shorty said, hit me up. Let's go right now. My man said, I'm going through everything.
He said, I'm getting to the crib. He wasn't playing around.
He said, I'm going to get there. Percy's having, oh my God, Percy's having breakfast.
Breakfast of champions, ladies and gentlemen.
This is my breakfast right here. Shout out to Shane Gillis.
Yo, look at it. Bricked up on the highway. It's crazy.
That's my brother. Shout out Zay. What's up, brother?
Lord have mercy.
Blood brother. That's my blood brother, by the way. I'm telling you, that's Zay
This is
Moolah.
the sound. This is better than taking a
Let's
shit.
hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, man.
You remember those
Don't
old
you love that
commercials?
sound?
You remember those old commercials when they cracking it?
Salute.
Shout out to Shane
can't
Gillis. Shout out to Shane Gillis on that. We got a super chat from DJ Stelio, the one and only. He goes, nah, the Cross Bronx is worse.
I love it.
You got traffic from I-80-95 in Jersey. You got traffic from LI in New England. You got traffic from Manhattan, and you got local traffic fitting in 3 lanes. F that highway. Let me tell you something,
How
man.
long is the
Hey,
Cross
yo.
Bronx?
It's
Hey,
it's
yo.
I-95. So it's
No, but not
The
the
part-
part. But
the
Cross
part
Bronx
that's the
from
Cross
George
Bronx
G-Dub
Expressway.
all the way to White Plains.
You could say
probably,
from
or-
G-Dub to something in Connecticut, really.
Not
I-95.
with the traffic. I mean, I haven't been. I know
Oh,
Stanford.
no, the traffic will take
I
you.
know Stanford gets crazy. After Stanford, it
Yeah,
clears
but
up.
once the Stanford traffic hits, I don't consider that Cross Bronx anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you get out of it.
here.
But
look
that's
how
the thing.
long it took us. What was it from when we picked up? What did we do the first stop? We had pizza to pick up the lens. It was what 7 miles, 35 minutes.
7 miles, 35 minutes.
But then
to
again,
7
that
miles.
was also rush hour traffic. So I mean, the rush hour
Look,
traffic
I would
here
say
is
that
horrible.
the Cross Bronx has more traffic throughout the day.
I mean, we had traffic
Yes.
all
But
day.
in peak here, traffic is ass.
No,
We
but-
had traffic
and so-
all day,
and-
though.
No,
Because we
that's what
got
I'm
here at
saying.
10 in the morning.
And there was traffic.
And there was traffic.
all day.
Claro.
All
Look,
day.
that's what I'm saying.
Everywhere
Okay,
was traffic
I
today.
get what Steels is saying with the Cross Bronx, but what we're saying is we could not get
Swimming
on
pool
the
is pretty
highway.
cool.
Yeah, we just couldn't
Like at
get
least
on.
the
It
Cross
was
Bronx,
a nightmare.
You can get on the highway to sit in the traffic. We weren't allowed the luxury of sitting in the traffic
Correct,
last night.
exactly.
We could not get on the
Exactly.
highway. They wouldn't let us on. It was
Exactly.
like you're in the club, you're trying to get to VIP. They're like, nah, player, not with those sneakers.
Yeah,
It's
come
like-
on, Playboy.
It was just.
Oh God.
So
on,
Diddy was the
Playboy.
bouncer. He wasn't letting you in.
Come on, Playboy.
Listen.
God,
Get in there,
this is country.
Playboy. Playboy.
Oh, what's up with y'all, chat?
But
Y'all-
chat, what's up, man? Let's get into it. Let's
Nice
talk some
and vibrant this
Let's talk some
morning.
Yankee baseball, man. Tonight they're playing the Phillies today at George M. Steinbrenner Field. And
Yes.
by the way,
Vitamin
if you
C.
wanted to go to that game, you're only
River
going to come out of
flapping.
pocket about $140 a ticket right now.
Yeah, it's wild.
So we're waiting on something, but if we don't get it, we'll be calling that game tonight, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
Vitamin C,
Call me
vitamin
back.
D.
yeah, we'll be calling that game
This
tonight,
has all
having a
these
great
vitamins.
time. Mike, what's up, brother? How you doing? Tony Rivera, what's up, fam? But
He's looking at the vitamin content of a
oh
Bud
my
Light right
God,
now.
he's worried about getting his vitamin
Are you
intake
kidding
from
me?
Bud
This actually
Light.
has vitamins.
Listen, man.
This is the breakfast of champions.
I don't think there's a
Not the
doctor.
judge.
I don't think there's a doctor alive who would prescribe that for breakfast.
Can
Only
you imagine
Percy.
this? So
Only
you're not
Percy.
getting your vitamins. What I'd recommend is a nice cold Bud Light in the morning.
Yes.
That'll really get you
Hey,
going
yeah,
in the
hey.
day.
Couple of beers. You never miss a dose.
Yo, Shane
Shout
Gillis
out to the
on
great
SNL
Shane
was
Gillis.
Great, man. Shouts out to him.
Shout out to the great Shane Gillis.
Yes.
Ernie says,
Oh, I tell you
what's
what.
up, fellas? I'm going there next month to see our boys play. I can't wait. Let's go Yankees.
Next month, is he watching the Tampa Bay Rays against the
Yeah,
Yankees?
that's what maybe. But I'll say this: we are right there, man. We are legitimately right there. We
Yeah.
are very, very close to opening day. And look, even with the injuries, I'm always excited about Major League Baseball being here.
Yes.
I'm excited about Yankee baseball being back. Yeah, nobody's gonna sit here and deny that they got issues. We all understand that, but it is a marathon of a season. And we're going to see what his team is. I need you guys to do me a favor. We do have a lot of voicemails already, but
Yes.
remember, this is your time. This is your show. 804-592-6160. Again, 804-592-6160. Drop a voicemail, and we're going to keep going. Stroman is your opening day starter, Alex says. I hope not.
Again?
I think it's going to be Carlos.
It's
I think
not-
Rodon's going to start.
Yeah, I mean, their opening day start is still up in the air. What we do know, though, is that it will likely not be Max Fried because
It won't be. I think
schedule wise.
I'm cool with that though. That's Mark.
I'm
That's
very happy.
that's
They're keeping his
MYU
routine.
day.
I'm very happy. They're keeping right now.
They
want
wanna
to
keep his routine, is what they said.
If he goes on 5 days
So
rest,
honestly, the only guy
from
that
yesterday, he'll be one extra day before the second game of the
we
season.
get Will Warren to start?
Why?
That'd be interesting.
I'd like Warren on opening day.
I think it's Warren or Schmidt.
I want Rodon. I want
Schmidt won't be-
Carlos.
Well,
Schmidt won't be ready.
It's throwing a simulator game.
Yeah, a sim game, but
Yeah,
he won't be ramped up enough.
That's what I'm saying. So it can't be him. So I think it's
Let
only
it be
Will
Carlos.
Warren. It better
Carlos.
not be Cookie.
Schmidt is gonna miss
Let
the
it be
first.
Carlos. Why not Rodon?
I think
I
Schmidt.
mean, if Carlos wants to do it, yeah. I just
what
thought
I mean, he should be the one
because
to
of the
do
throwing
it.
routine. I don't know if that messes it up.
I think Rodon is a little. This is gonna sound but he's more stretched out than some of the other guys. So
it wouldn't have sounded bad. I hope you didn't see under the table.
Whatever
My
happened
man
there?
said.
You seen the Rock meme?
My man said.
No, the Rock meme.
Yeah, that's what he did.
The arm.
Why'd you do the arm though?
Because I'm a pitcher, so when I say stretched, I mean
Oh my lord!
He said this. Let me show you guys. He said he's a little more stretched out. When you come on, man.
Ashley Rodon, I don't do
Oh
this.
my
This is not what I mean.
God.
I'm just saying, routine-wise, Rodon is a little bit further along. He's had more outings and appearances in spring training, so I could see them going to him. But again, it matters where he is schedule-wise in terms of like, does he fall on opening day, and would he be willing to move? The way that Nestor ended up being the opening day starter last year was because he was the one that was willing to kind of break routine to step up. I think it could be Rodon, or I think Stroman is 1,000% going to be a possibility. We might not love it, but I think he'd be in the mix because he's one of those guys who, if you told him to, he would say yeah.
Facts.
He would say
Carlos,
yeah.
I think Carlos would 100% want the ball on opening day. And again, the Yankees, of course, are home on opening day. So Ernie also adds, "Hey Pete, I love the haircut. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much."
You see what you're doing now? You got my brother started.
I mean, he's not
He
wrong.
said, I
mean,
understand what you mean. His arm is bricked.
Bro, I can't believe you did like the way you went about that, because you were like, "This is gonna be Ayo," and then you really made it an Ayo moment.
Because I thought what I said, but
you went over the top with the hand gesture. Bah! He's bricked up. I'm like, wow,
Listen.
holy shit! But I'm excited about the year, no matter no matter what the offense is looking right now. We don't know who the third baseman is. It won't be DJ LeMahieu, so I hate saying it, but to me that's still a plus that he's not gonna be the guy. But overall, man, I mean, look, things are looking good.
Yeah.
In the sense that the season's gonna begin. We still got time because you never know what could happen. Hopefully, there's no more injuries. That's all we can say.
Facts.
You still got a decent 1 through 3 if Clark Schmidt is healthy. But I'm not selling the Yankees short here at the end of the day. It's a long season. There's a lot of baseball that's gonna have to be played. And that's just it. We got to friggin' play. We still got the best player in Major League Baseball in Aaron Judge.
Yep.
I think Cody Bellinger's there to have a big year. Goldie's looking better. Jason
very good.
Dominguez is starting to hit.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I still think
Bellinger's
Jazz's
been
numbers, they're not great right now, but I'm not concerned about Jazz overall.
Yeah.
I think the Yankees are in, decent shape. Let's see what happens.
Again, you're
not?
seeing an offense that could surprise us.
Listen,
hope.
Alex, we're not giving anything free. We're asking to be promoted by Bud Light. Because here, we drink real men beer.
Couple of beers. Brought to you by NYYU.
I'm trying. I won't say nothing about Bud Light, just in case if they wanted to, but I'm not.
What the hell you got wrong with Bud Light, buddy?
We
you
can't
gonna
say-
follow me right here on this table?
We can't say.
Say something bad about Bud Light.
What are we doing on the table, Percy? You sick son of a bitch.
Listen.
Whatever you want.
I just want to make sure y'all can see my hands right now. I'm making sure y'all can see my hands.
Whatever
okay?
you
I'm
want.
Not, listen.
You played with your Johnson for a while. I see it.
Listen,
Hey,
man.
yo, Jacob Patrucci, what's up, brother?
What's up, Patricia?
Anthony Medina said Bud Light is nasty.
Listen.
Oh,
Who
shit.
said that?
Medina, listen.
I know Puerto Ricans ain't talking about bad beer.
Hey, don't talk about
$1.
don't talk about medalla like that.
$1 should be
Nah,
$1.
we're not doing no medalla slander this morning. Come on now, don't do that.
Gates of
My
Above says
grandfather
you need
swore
more
by that shit.
dragon's milk. Dragon's milk. The drink for men who like a photos.
I'm not gonna lie to
It
you.
was good. I like it.
I like all jokes aside.
It
I
takes
would
out
like to
shit.
get more of it today.
You can get
I
more
would like.
milk.
I'm
I
okay with more
enjoyed
dragon
it.
milk. Yeah, I'm okay
I would like to
I
get
don't
more
mind.
with it. Yeah,
I don't mind.
because I only
I
had
got
one.
it.
I only had like
Just
one
don't
and a
mix it
half.
with. Just don't mix it with a Buford.
I won't do that again. No.
Don't
I mean,
mix it with
unless
abuse.
we're gonna stay home for the whole night, then I still might do it. I'm not gonna lie
I
to
mean,
you.
that's going to be pretty damn
I have to be
dangerous,
honest. I have a personal bathroom in this house. We all do. So I'm free to do what I got to do. I'm just gonna say that.
Facts.
So
Facts.
if I got to Buford it up, I got to Buford it up.
Yeah, no, every team got injured. And Merck, that's the thing. You can't, as a Yankee fan, go, oh my God, we got injuries. What are we going to do? No, you go out there and you play baseball. The results are going to be on the field, and hopefully, funny this, I want to talk about this real quick. So we're on all social media. We're on TikTok, we're all across the board. So
Yeah.
we did a TikTok video. Francis, I forgot exactly the one. We're talking about the Yankees defense being better and why Max Fried is going to, the one I did when I was talking about why Max Fried could still be an ace for the Yankees.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And I said the infield defense is better.
True.
You know how many people underneath were like, bro said the infield is better. Yeah, funny. And they were all trashing the Yankees defense. And I'm like, you just told on yourself because you don't know dick.
That means
you're
not
literally
paying
saying
attention.
you're an ignorant fan and you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
They've upgraded defensively at first base. How is that not better? They've upgraded defensively at second base. How is that not better? Anthony Volpe, I think, was better than his Gold Glove year at shortstop.
Agreed.
Third base. They're upgrading there no matter what.
The defense is going to be great.
Third base will not be bad, either Peraza or Cabrera.
No, the defense
So,
is going to be great.
on
It's
paper-
offensively that there's a question mark.
But on paper, it's a fact their defense should be better.
Yes.
Does it play out that way?
Also-
we gotta see.
also in the
But it's
outfield.
100% better.
Yeah.
Also in the outfield.
It's still
You're
better.
listen, not for nothing, but you're taking away Soto from right field.
Judge is way
who-
better.
Judge, who was a below average defender in center field, and I love Judge, but he is.
He is.
Facts are
100%
funny.
he is.
Well, so
Facts.
you're putting
Facts
him
are
in his and back in his A plus position in right field.
Where he can be platinum.
Cody, who's insane in left in right and center.
Yeah.
And then the only
see.
weak spot honestly you got in the whole field is Jason at left.
And
I'll
even for that, I think it's a still well C.
Yes.
Correct.
I don't think it's a
wait and
guarantee
see
lock
question
that
mark.
Dominguez, he's going to be way
He's gonna
below
be
average.
horrible. Yeah,
I don't
no.
know. Francis said it the other day. He had a catch that was 20% probability.
Yeah. Like
caught it.
He's had more
Which
than
was that
that.
one?
It was the
Probably the running grab.
It might have been the
running one?
Pirates game.
The running
Probably
grab
that
in the
running
middle.
grab in the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might have been the Pirates game.
And that's what Speed's going to do for you. He's
Yeah.
going to have the opportunity
But
to
you
do
notice
that.
that clip doesn't circulate as
He
much.
has
That was
the
20%.
athleticism.
It's
Yes.
not going to. It's
to
not
be
going to.
good in the outfield, even take
Doesn't
back
fit the
routes and
narrative.
still get to the ball.
That's right.
So that's what I'm saying. Let him play.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, even if he's better right now, wait till he gets used to the third deck in the stadiums. Every stadium is different. He needs to go through that. The outfield
Correct,
is not
yeah.
as easy as grounders. Grounders are grounders no matter what fucking field you play in.
That's right.
Unless you're playing
Exactly.
in turf. That's the only adjustment, but that's one adjustment.
Yes.
Every field is different. Wait, he hasn't even played in the drop.
Yep.
So,
Guys, do me a
Or-
favor.
or
Hit that like
or
button,
Fenway.
folks. Hit that like
Or
button for us.
Fenway. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. There's
Fenway's
gonna
gonna
be.
do
That's what I'm
favors,
saying.
honestly.
For Jason.
No, but there might be
Oh, yeah.
there might be some
Well,
rough
he
plays.
has to learn how to play
You have
off
to
the
learn
wall.
how to
wall.
play that. You have to learn how to play
course.
the monster. Everybody says it. All the best outfielders have said it.
Hey,
it's something you learn, and
Man.
he might have growing pains
We
there.
were talking
I'm ready
about
for
Manny.
it.
We were talking about Manny last night, man. He had some adventures out there.
Well, he did.
Remember when he cut off Damon?
Yes.
Yo, my man dove for a cutoff. I have never seen, by the way,
Manny was.
I've watched
zooted.
baseball my whole life.
He was zooted that.
Played baseball up until about 19, 20 years old. I have never seen
Somebody
another outfielder
Cut
make
off
a cutoff,
another
but
outfielder.
not even that. Die for it.
Yep.
Die for the cutoff.
Because he was not
like
supposed
a
to.
dog chasing a ball.
He was not.
He couldn't
supposed
resist.
To cut that off. He just. I don't know what happened.
such a goat.
Manny
Such a
being
goat,
Manny
man.
is so dope, bro.
That was
Such
one
a
of the
goat.
best side stories in baseball. And what happened to like those side stories? We don't have that as much anymore.
and every other day he would make an amazing play.
Because baseball, we talk about this a lot. We talk about it with Vic, but in general,
Yeah.
baseball needs to be more fun.
yes,
It needs to keep being
is
more
fun.
fun. No, I'm saying that.
It is a fun sport,
the
but-
sport doesn't
but
do
they-
a good job of
Because
promoting
they try to throw, and you still have guys today blaming bat flips, blaming Jeffrey Yan, like the dude Jeffrey Yan who strikes people out and bounces like you guys seen that from Colorado?
Yes.
Yeah, I love
Like,
that shit.
That shit is
I love
hilarious,
that. I
bro.
love that
Fuck
shit.
it,
no,
who
it's
cares?
fun. It's entertainment. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, if you get mad, yo, lock in next at bat, take
hit
him
him.
deep. Like it
And
is what it is. He's not gonna get mad if you celebrate
A lot
against
of
him.
the-
Look at how much he
A
celebrates.
lot of the legends have said that. Roger Clemens and people like that said that. I don't know if you guys saw.
They're a different era though.
Did you guys see? I think it was the video of Bonds
toughness
talking about
too, is it?
Otani.
Oh, this is recent.
And Barry Bonds literally said that he would have took in his time. He would have took one up here.
Yeah.
That's what would have happened. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have been so comfortable in the box
Yeah.
against a lot of pitchers.
They would have tried to make
But
you
it's
uncomfortable.
like Barry said. that was the game, so you just don't miss your pitch.
Exactly.
You don't miss your pitch, and then when you hit it,
Who is the greatest hitter of all time?
you don't. When you hit it, you look at it for 2 seconds and you run. You don't
Facts.
pimp it the way everybody pimps today. But again, also sometimes you think
I'm
about
okay
it.
with pimping.
Oh, look,
but there
what
needs to be
Joe Carlos
repercussion.
saying.
I just don't like the umpire you throw in. Oh, warnings, bullshit. Bullshit.
And that's I think where we have the problem.
That's the
in
only
baseball,
problem I have.
because if you allow the game to police itself, and some people are going to say, but that's where it gets dangerous because whatever. All right, well.
Just don't let it go too far.
Then
that's all.
stop. Then don't. Maybe baseball's not for
always
you.
been there. They're gonna be people
exactly.
who play old school, and they're gonna throw
Of
at
course.
guys.
Maybe
It
baseball's
happens.
not for you. Pedro Martinez is one of the greatest pitchers of all time. We said so last night when we were making our all-time Dominican team. All right, Pedro Martinez is a pitcher who made it his business to
throw
let
inside.
every hitter know.
Yeah.
that is my inside part of the
shit.
plate.
But
That does not belong to you. Eso me pertenece a mí. So I'm gonna throw there, and if you don't like it, you can either step back, get hit, charge the mound. You do what you got to do. I'm pitching inside, and I'm
Correct.
going to establish that inside part of the play, and you're not going to scare me off it.
Correct.
And that's why he found the success that he did. And guess what? Pedro gave up his home runs. Pedro got taunted.
Like a man, yeah.
Pedro had to sit
Like
in a
a
press
man.
conference after a loss and say, I guess the Yankees are my daddy. After
That's
playing
right.
for the Red Sox,
Hell
playing
yeah.
for the Phillies, playing for the Mets.
You
he had
bet
to
your
sit there
ass
and
we
say,
are,
the
Pedro.
Yankees are,
You
bro,
know what? I never thought about that. The best pitcher in baseball said the Yankees on my daddy.
He did.
So you Red Sox fans, you can suck my Johnson. I don't give a shit what you got to say.
Oh,
By the way, this Bud Light is breakfast of champions. You can fuck off if you don't like it.
Yo, Rod Thompson with the super chat. He says, one narrative that's not talked about enough is the resurgence of Carlos Rodon. With exception to a few blow-up starts, he pitched well, and his Game 2 start in the playoffs shows you he has the talent. No doubt about that, man.
By the way, Austin Wells said that the Volpe home run and the first inning of the Kansas City Royals games with Rodon were the two most electric out of the playoffs. But he said that first inning with Rodon, the stadium was louder than the Grand Slam of Volpe, and he said he got goosebumps, and he felt like he was levitating out of the inning after he saw
at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, because we called that game live.
Because I was gonna say.
Rodon sliced them the fuck up.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Rodon could ever tap into that for even half of a season, oh my
can.
God, it'd be so fun to watch.
He can.
Because Rodon can be so fucking dominating. I don't know what's going on. I hope it clicks because that just can't go out of nowhere, bro. His first two innings in the Royals series was insane.
And then the Guardians game. The Guardians game was phenomenal too.
I think it's all about emotion.
We love
like
Rodon
pitching
on this channel, by the way.
Pitching,
I love Los, man.
Pitching is an
you,
emotional.
Los.
Pitching is an emotional thing, and I think the wrong thing to do would be to sit there with Rodon and say, "No, we got to take your emotions out of it because you get too amped up." No. You don't got to take the emotion out of it. You have to focus on it, hone it in, rein it in, use it. Don't lose it. Don't get rid of it altogether.
Use it.
His
Don't
emotion
lose it.
is what makes him who he is. That first inning. I mean, we were there at Legacy. Shouts out to our boy Jordan
Shouts out to
at
Legacy.
Barn
Yeah,
Grill.
Barn
These guys
Grill.
are on the call for that first inning. I mean, we felt the electricity in Dykeman, bro. Like
Oh, I
literally,
felt it.
this shit was amazing.
amazing,
You
man.
felt it.
I felt a lot that night.
Was amped up. He was
The
amped up.
offense was dead. He gave us he
gave
gave us
us
the first
life.
two innings. He gave us
He gave us life. That first inning made you feel things like, oh my, if he's gonna pitch like this
Mark
tonight.
Townsend got up.
Listen, again, it is what it is. I think with Rodon, the wrong thing would be to tell him eliminate the emotion altogether. I think it's all about using it properly, just finding a way to express himself the way that he needs to,
himself.
but not falling too far off the rails. And I truly believe he can do it. I believe in Rodon. I think it's in there. We've seen it, and I think I think
in
we're gonna
there.
see it.
Gates of Above also adds exactly, gotta embrace the personalities. It makes great TV when you pimp a home run from
Yeah.
a very bravado pitcher or strike out the dude who bat flipped. Exactly, man. To me, that's just
Part of the
that's
game.
part of the
Yeah.
fun. That's part of the game. Let me make sure I didn't miss a super chat before we get into voicemails here. No, we did not miss anything, but let's get into voicemails here, folks.
There was
Smacking the likey.
we did the Gates of Above one too.
Hitty, the sub. Let's go ahead and get into the first voicemail of the day, and here we go.
Hey, good morning, Pete. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are enjoying Tampa. Just wanted to, I guess, make a comment about the Yankees, given all of the negativity that we've been experiencing lately. But I'll tell you, I think we're losing sight of, I guess, where we are. as you said earlier in the spring, we got practically no production out of first, no production out of left field. And again, I know it's only spring training, but Goldschmidt doesn't look like he's done, and Bellinger's looked great so far. So I think that's going to be a huge improvement. I think Dominguez is going to give us production. I think Wells is going to give us production. And so I think right there alone, we're ahead of the game. Hopefully Devin, Williams is going to be a lockdown closer for us, and we're not going to be blowing games. And then as far as the pitching is concerned, I mean, listen, it sucks. It is what it is. But, we got Max Fried, that's an ace, and, the guys are going to have to step up. But, again, it's not all doom and gloom, and I'm actually kind of excited to see what they, what they can do, because I think they could surprise a lot of people. I think the lineup is going to be better than expected. And, the Yankees have always done well, with pitching with Matt Blake and everything. So I think they could surprise there too. So anyway, enjoy spring training, and, hopefully we could start getting a little bit more optimistic. All right. Take care.
Hey, man, great voicemail. Yep. Absolutely great voicemail, and I don't disagree. I think, look, it's probably tougher for us now because we know who Louis Heel is.
Yeah.
Last year, a lot of us thought I thought he was going to be out of the bullpen, and I didn't think he was going to start immediately with the Yankees. He did. He wins the Rookie of the Year. I think it's a different situation. Last year, it probably felt worse because we didn't know those guys.
Yeah.
Clark Schmidt, we didn't know what he was going to be. We didn't know what Louis Heel was going to be. We didn't know what Carlos Rodon would ever bounce back and being. So to me, that was a lot more doom than any gloom whatsoever.
Yeah.
That was way worse than right now. You know who Max Fried is. You know who Rodon is now a little more. You're a little more comfortable there.
Yep.
And Clark Schmidt, if he's healthy and he's ready to go, he came out of his last outing fine. I think the panic button needs to be dialed back a little bit because I still think the top of the rotation is still solid. It's still solid to me. I think he's right. I think he's 100% right.
I said this last time. We didn't have Max Fried last year when this happened.
Bingo. And we didn't know these other guys.
And can we touch on something about Cole? Because people were saying, why he didn't get this sooner?
Oh, God.
Why didn't he do it last year? Let's just say that he got similar information that possibly this was in the run for him last year. Wouldn't you have wanted him to take the rest and be ready for the second half of the season in October and October like he did? Wouldn't you want him to go out the way he went out in the World Series?
Yeah.
That's what Ace does. Ace does.
Yeah.
So it's like the nonsense that I'm hearing around Cole. Let him do whatever he wants, man. Cole could do what, and the Yankees should have stayed away from that contract. What are we doing?
Let me say something else too. Let me say something else. Me and Francis called Game 5. The whole game, what are we saying? This is the best Cole's ever looked as a Yankee.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
The best.
The dude was so focused.
Dialed in,
for
man.
anybody to sit there and be like, you know what? Let him get the surgery now. If one doctor told Garrett Cole, I believe you could pitch some in the second half.
Which was told to him.
By
the same doctor who did his surgery this year.
He should have of course he doesn't get the surgery. Of course he doesn't get it.
Exactly.
You just got Juan Soto.
They
knew it was exactly. It was a win World Series or bust, true World Series or bust year.
That's what it was.
They went to the World Series. Cole looked phenomenal that game. What?
And the game before, he gave him one run.
The idea of talking about a surgery right after the World, he should have just done it. After what he just did in that game, why?
Again,
that's last resort.
You can't. It's people are saying this, but again, I keep trying to tell people. That's why I keep trying to tell. It's like if you, it's very hard when you are not in the player's position.
You're competing.
And we're not talking as if we've been in the player's position. I've never played professional baseball, but I've played the game of baseball for a very long time, and at some decently high levels, I know that me just playing even at a regular beer league. If I'm good to play, I want to freaking play. I've gone out there on bad ankles, bad hamstrings, or whatever. Like, I shouldn't be. I probably, even at this point in my life, I probably shouldn't still be playing softball the way that I do, whatever. Like, I partially torn labrum. Like, I shouldn't be doing this.
I don't give a damn.
But I do it.
Speaking of softball,
I do it. I mean,
you might have an announcement at some point.
You have to put yourself. You have to put yourself in the player's shoes. And if you're Garrett Cole and you just pitched in the postseason and you had the outing that he had in the World Series Game 5 and you recovered the way that you normally recover after that, you're not going into the offseason saying, well, the first thing I want to do is go get Tommy John. No, you're sitting there saying, hey, let's see if I can continue to get past this. Again, I'll bring it up. Again, but Tanaka had a similar situation that he was constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop. It never dropped. He finished his career as a Yankee. It never happened.
And Francis, maybe people saying that
some people are still waiting for the balls to drop.
And the people that are saying the Yankees
it dropped in the fifth inning
since the Yankees lost Cole or got the news or they didn't do anything, they got Max Fried.
They did it. They didn't do it exactly. That's the point, guys. It's not people saying they didn't do anything to respond to Cole's injury. No. For once, it's that you're not used to it because they don't normally do this. For once, they were proactive. They signed Max Fried knowing that this was a very real possibility for Garrett Cole. Right. So no, they don't have to react to losing him because they were proactive to losing him. They said, listen, we may lose him. We're going to sign Max Fried.
Did we just talk positive about the Yankee front office?
Yeah.
Yes, we do because we give props when props is supposed to be given.
We give credit when credit's due.
The thing is also like they didn't expect Cashman didn't expect Luis Hill to get hurt either. So it's like, again, this is what you guys got to stop. Like I get the, oh my God, let it play out. What did I say last year about the rotation? And it looked a lot more worse than what it was now.
It was way worse in the mindset because we didn't know those guys.
And the first half was
bullpen looking way better than what it looked last year.
Yes,
bullpen's definitely
better defense. We
no
can
doubt
sacrifice a bit on the offense, but it's a more balanced lineup, no matter how you look at it.
Yes.
And then in the pitching rotation, it's a wait and see. But still, you have Max Fried, Rodon, Clark Schmidt as your 1, 2, 3. What are you upset about?
And Warren looks amazing in spring training.
Who knows if you get a breakout from somebody?
Yeah. Listen.
Or somebody shocks you. I know there's a lot of fans who do not like Carlos Carrasco and think it's a joke to even start him. Well, you never know what lightning you catch in a bottle. If Carlos Carrasco is able to maintain a 4.3 ERA, anybody's mad?
A 4.
That gives you that's wins. Four ERAs. I don't know if people realize it.
Cookie gives us a 4 ERA in the first half. Keith is gonna have to hide from me. I'm just gonna say that.
Listen, guys, you guys hear 4 ERA sometimes, and you think, that's not bad. That's not
everybody wants 5 aces.
Yes, it doesn't work that way. That's not a good ERA for something, whatever. 4 ERA that's a quality start every outing. That's 6 innings, 3 runs or less. That's how you get to a 4 ERA, something ERA. About a 4.5 is 6 innings, 3 runs. If he's given us 6 innings of 3-run ball, those are winnable games with the bullpen that we have, with the offense, the balance that we have, with the bench that we could possibly have. Yep. I know people aren't that high on the bench, but I mean, Trent Grisham is no slouch coming off the bench. All right, like he's not. And if Peraza wins that spot, we got guys like Pablo Reyes.
He took.
I never expected to hear Trent.
JC Escarra. Like if some of these guys make it to the bench, that's a good bench. Listen. But listen, the only to put a button on that, the one thing I want to say, guys, games are not played on paper.
That's right.
Games are not played on paper. The games are played on the field.
Play the game,
Let's see what it looks like on the field
before
we push any buttons.
Shout out to Big Daddy Mark.
Hey,
that's my guy, man.
I feel a good voicemail coming up.
Oh, no. Here we go, folks. Another voicemail. Let's get it. Again, if you want to leave a voicemail, 804-592-6160. Please give us a call. Please give us one.
Pete, Jill, Francis Lee, and Big Kev. Hope you guys are having fun there in Florida. Nice sunny Florida. I got a special guest here. She's doing better.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Oh,
Aunt
Mo. And guys, I tell you, well, when we stay in Florida, we love going off of the Florida Keys there, Pete. You know, it's the best place to go.
Keys, yep. The drive.
Off the Florida Keys. There's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand, tropical drinks melting in your hand. We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band. Down in Kokomo, Jamaica, oh, I wanna take you to the Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go.
Beautiful.
Way down in Kokomo. That's
the
where
best
we
one
want to
yet.
go
That was
with
amazing.
you guys.
That was the best
down
one
to
yet.
Kokomo.
Uncle
We'll be
Tommy,
right
you
down there,
guys
guys.
outdid yourselves.
We're
Se
coming.
botaron
Let's
ahí.
go, yeah. Woo!
You guys outdid yourself.
That was amazing.
That was the Dom,
That's
Aunt Mo.
one.
I love that
We
song,
love
too.
you.
I love that
Best
song.
one.
We love you. I'm going to
one
give that a
yet.
round of applause. That was great. That was the best
Best
one.
one yet.
I love
Best
that
one
song.
yet. That was beautiful. That was
And
beautiful.
we're very happy that Aunt Mo is doing well. Aunt Mo,
Yes.
we love you. Dom, we love you. That was the best one yet. What
For
a
Aunt Mo.
beautiful moment.
Yes.
Beautiful moment here on this
Yes.
Friday morning in beautiful sunny Florida. You know what? I think we might make some trips today.
Why not?
I think we might. By the way, isn't this cute?
Right? Look at us. Look at this.
Let
This
me
is
put
nice.
some bolada on it, maybe.
My God, Lord have mercy. Let's keep the voicemails going, ladies and gentlemen. Drop them, baby.
Hello, Pete, Ev, Francis, and Jared. Good morning. I hope
Kev.
everyone's having
Bueno
a
dia.
good day, and I hope you guys got there safely.
He left you
I
out.
just don't get why everyone's giving up on the season already. Like, we haven't even played one meaningful game yet. Like, let's get to the first month of the season, then we'll reassess. Like, we need some more pitching, but the young guys are going to have to step up. And our offense really isn't that bad. Like, we got Goldschmidt hitting, we got Rells leading off. I really think Rells is going to lead off this year. I think he even might be the opening day lead off hitter. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good time in Tampa, and let's all have a good day and go Yankees. Let's go win the World Series this year. I still believe in you guys.
Thank you, Kamale. I appreciate it. I will say this. My only concern about Yankees pitching is the depth. They don't have a lot of depth in the rotation. I mean, you're talking about if they started the year. Let's just say this. Again, folks, however you want to start the year, that's your opinion. I'm just going to say, let's say they start with Carrasco because they don't want to opt out and maybe they want more arms. Will Warren is your number 6. Your number 7 is probably Cam Schlittler. That's not great depth at all. That's my only concern. They don't
Zach
have
Messenger's there too, but I mean, there's
I
guys
don't
that
think
nobody
you want to
knows.
see. Yeah, Zach Messenger I don't think I want to see Zach Messenger at the major league level right now.
But sometimes you don't have an option.
But that's my point. No, that's my point, and that's exactly my point. I don't know if I want to see those
Well, right
type
now
of guys at the major league level. I think you need to.
Right now they got 6 guys. If they can stay healthy, Luis Hill's expected to be back. What is 2 months?
3.
Luis, he ain't
That-
pitching
that's-
until August.
That's a while.
You won't see him until August.
Yeah, we're talking like probably rehab starts in
I say
July
August.
and then maybe August.
I'll
But
allow myself to be shocked if he came back early than that.
but you can get by with the 6 guys that we have if they stay healthy.
Yeah.
You can get by with those.
Here's the problem: how many teams use 6
But I
pitchers
think-
a year?
But I think. Well, hold on, because
Normally
starters.
7, 8
because I think
7,
that
8,
you can,
9.
injuries. Yeah.
I think that the front office will assess around July, depending on how the rotation looks and what the update news with Luis Hill is, and then they'll make. I think the Yankees could get a start at the deadline. It's not out of the realm
Yeah.
of possibility.
But what
So-
kind of starter? We're probably not even talking to A's.
Well, it
Just
doesn't matter. There's
yeah.
a bunch of guys that are on rental this year. You got Cease. You got a bunch of guys. It doesn't have to be.
And there's
okay, it doesn't
nothing
have to be
wrong
that
with
way.
those guys. There's nothing wrong with those guys.
We're saying we get a bridge guy. I think, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of fans would get mad if we said no, they won't get an ace. But they may not necessarily need that if what Kevin's saying
Correct.
rings true. If the team is surviving and Fried is freed, they might say we don't need a guy at the top of the rotation. We need somebody to bridge us, to the back
Bridge
end of
the
the
gap.
rotation. There's a lot of guys like
I
that
heard
available.
people talking about Eric Feedy in a bad way. This is what I've said this about Yankee fans. The Yankee fans, I love you. You know that. I try to speak
he's the
for you
best
guys,
ever.
and you guys are the best. But I will say this:
Nobody quite Yankees.
not everybody in other teams are bad.
Yeah.
I love hearing this stuff. Well, he's just a decent pitcher. The guy had a 3.3 ERA last year. We have nobody right now at the 4.5 that we're super excited about. If you can add somebody that could even provide innings and guarantee you that, nobody should be bitching. Fact of the matter is, they're not going to have aces 1 through 5. It's not the rotation that we were looking on paper going, wow, this might be one of the greatest Yankee rotations ever on paper that we're starting a season with. But at the end of the day, Kevin Francis is all right. There's going to be options to add if there are problems. The problem now becomes, will Hal Steinbrenner do that? And we can have a whole podcast on that. We got a lot to talk about tonight still too, but that's the concern. Will he actually do that? Because some of the guys we're talking about, Feedy's $7.5 million. It won't be that in July, but it's still going to be money. Cease is still owed money. Yeah. And he's going to be a free agent. Are they going to sit there and go, we're going to bring Cease in? He dominates. Oh, we can't re-sign him. That's the concern with the Yankees is it's not George, and this is the problem. I want to like Hal. I want to love the guy. I want him to win with the Yankees.
You don't love Hal?
No, I don't. I don't. Juan Soto's a New York Met.
That's not his fault.
It's tough to.
That's not his fault.
I'm starting to believe, honestly, a little bit after that interview.
That's not his fault.
It could be a little bit.
That's not his fault.
After that interview, Kev, it could be a little bit. But anyway, forget that because I don't want to go down to Soto rabbit hole. We're talking about Soto all day. We could talk about that, chat about that tonight a little bit. But again, I am concerned that he will say green light is go, do it. Because you know what? The Yankees probably won't be under 500. They may not even be around 500. They might be 10 over.
Yeah.
You think Hal's going to sit there and go, let's go for it? I don't know.
You also have to think
might not.
about that Hal is a man that runs a business. And the Yankees, I think that he runs it like a business.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if he sees that the Yankees can increase their possibilities to make the playoffs by a large margin by acquiring a certain pitcher, and he has to put out an extra 5, 6, 7, 8, even 10 million, I think he would do it at the deadline because I don't think he wants to miss the playoffs because that's a lot of revenue you miss.
I don't believe that.
And that's a lot of pissed off Yankee fans for the next year.
What did they
and
do
you don't
last
got a
year?
Soto to put the next year. So
What did they do last year with Soto there?
I mean, they
What you
traded for
mean?
Jazz.
is a big acquisition. Bro.
I think Jazz was a big acquisition. I think
Jazz.
What, you disagree?
Mark Leiter Jr. That was your big move.
The pitching. So you're saying at the actual deadline when we got to deadline day,
But who did you? Okay, but
there were. I mean, there were
But
some arms that
Jazz,
were moved.
Jazz is good.
It was expensive to get.
Jazz
Tanner
is
Scott.
good. Don't get me wrong. I love, and everybody knows I love Jazz. That's a good move. And it took a lot to get him, so that was a costly move by the Yankees.
Agustina's not here no more.
Yeah.
No, Auguste is the man. We love that guy.
Back. Shout out to
But
him.
at the end of the day, we all sat there, and what do we say?
No, they could have done.
They
more.
had to do more.
Yeah.
They had to do more. Yandy Diaz.
They wanted George Lombard, by the way.
It's crazy. It's crazy to say though. When I look at this, might be unpopular, but when I look at how the season ended, I feel like they didn't lose because of the lack of moves at the deadline.
No, they lost because of fundamentals.
They lost
at the end of the
because
And that's my thing.
they weren't ready
Does
for the
Yandy
moment.
Diaz better their chances winning in the World
Does
Series?
Yandy
right there?
Diaz cover first base in that moment? I don't
We
know.
don't know.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Does Yandy make them better? Yes.
Does Yandy make them better
made them better, no
offensively?
doubt about it.
For sure. But
No
I
doubt
think
about it.
when I look at the World Series, I'm looking at like a team that offensively, there were some moments where guys couldn't get it done, but Yandy wouldn't have been hitting there. It was a lot of times where our captain was up and he didn't get it done. And Yandy doesn't change that. He can't hit for Judge. I think when I look at it, do I agree? I think two things can be true. And I say that shit all the time. Two things can be true. Should they have done more at the deadline? Yes. Is the deadline the reason they lost the World Series? No. I think they lost the World Series because of what Kev said. Fundamentally, they were bad, and you couldn't have changed that at the deadline.
The original conversation is, I believe they'll do something at the deadline. The Yankees haven't done anything at the deadline for years. Why would that
I
change
think
right now?
I think he's saying depending on how the team does, if there's a move that like obviously would make them more of a contender for it, he thinks they'll do it.
I just don't think the track record's there. They haven't done it.
The
Yankees haven't been unbelievable at the deadline or horribly bad.
The last good deadline was the Rizzo deadline. Yeah.
And how many? What was that? 2021.
21. So we're going on 4
years.
years
Now. You got going on 4 years now.
To be honest with you,
I'm just saying. I can't necessarily believe
2022. They started an amazing start. So
and then they were terrible the rest of the year.
Yeah, but we didn't think they needed anything crazy in the deadline. So honestly, 2023 we lost Judge. So 2024 is the only real. But I know, but 2024, you're not going to get anywhere without Judge in 2023.
You're never. Yeah, but
no matter what year, they could be a great. Look at last year.
So
you
honestly,
had Juan Soto, and you still couldn't get nowhere without Judge.
If Judge hit in the World Series, they probably win the World Series.
different series completely.
And no matter what happened in the 5th inning, they
true.
probably win the World Series.
Yeah, because they're probably up.
They're probably up.
They're
Yeah, game 1, they
going
probably
into game
win.
5.
Yeah,
If Judge is hitting, they're up going into game 5. But again, hindsight is 2020.
There
I
was
think
multiple times where Judge had 2 guys on.
Yo,
did nothing.
Brandon said Kev looks like Drewski right now.
no, bro. Game 2, game 4, game 3. I mean, there's a lot of times where I was just like, Judgy, need you here, and he didn't show up.
Breakfast
But
of Champions.
I think he's going to change that narrative. I have to believe that he's going to change that narrative at some point here. But what I will say is, on the point of the
Drewski looks like me.
on the point of the deadline, on the point of the deadline, I'm inclined to lean towards Pete's side, but for a different reason.
Rock with it.
I'm leaning towards them doing less because of the situation with the money and the fact that it's been
that's a concern.
It's been the biggest story all off season. They have people putting out that they're out of loot. Like they're trying to condition the fans to accept that they're not spending.
That's all he talks about. Hal's always talking about money.
This is why we voice our opinions the way we do here, and we try to keep it 100. But I just want you guys to understand how I think I found out how Hal operates. So people come up to Hal and they'll be like, well, we can get this guy and this guy. And they're like, all right, what are the odds or the percentage that increases our odds to win? 0.5. That's not worth $5 million. Sorry, next. That's how Hal sees things. If this guy has a 2.5 WAR, that extra 2 games increase our chances by more than 10% for us to make the playoffs. No, then I'm not spending that money. That's how I think. And he said it in the interview when they were talking about the beer policy. Well, sometimes there's moves that don't increase our percentages to make the playoffs or win, so it doesn't feel like he has to spend more. That's why he says I'm already at where I was last year at 308, 310.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think he's gonna spend more.
I think if
At
there's
the deadline is different.
If there's a guy whose salary, like we were just talking about Feed, right? So his salary is what, 7.5?
Yeah.
At the trade deadline, it would be a true 7.5 because whatever we bring in, we're paying double on it. I think if it's a situation like that and you're talking about adding $7.5 million for a guy who could extend the rotation and breathe new life into a rotation that's probably a little bit tired at that point in the season, you can justify it. They are going to get a return from the insurance on 75% of
somebody said
Cole's
27
contract.
million.
Yeah, because it's 75%. It's 75%.
But remember,
now, they're not going to spend the whole thing on one player.
Remember, that's what I was going to say. Remember
They'll
what
pocket
I said?
that.
But no.
I think they'll pocket some, but I think I could see them spending 7 to 10 of it. If what Kev says, if it's presented the right way.
There's also
so spending 7 to 10 is spending 14 to 20.
No. That's what when I say 7 to 10, I mean 3.5 to 5 million.
Exactly.
That ends up costing
15 is wild.
They would 100%.
I feel like you could pocket 7 million.
They would pocket that.
I think the thing is
they might pocket all of it.
And here's the thing,
they might pocket all of it. Would anybody be shocked?
No.
Of course not.
Here's the thing.
They pocket all of it.
It's like what we said this offseason. It's like
14 at bat.
It's like what we said this offseason, right? When people say, oh, well, if you don't sign Soto, you got to go crazy with everybody. What is there to go crazy on? If we get to the deadline and it's like, yeah, they got $27 million to spend, but you look around and it's just like, well, what is there $27 million?
But that's
going to
be the problem this year. There's going to be a lot available.
We say that now.
There's a lot of free agents coming due that a lot of teams are probably going to move.
We do. We say that. I
mean, we don't know.
No, I'm saying. But we say it now, but again, it's the cost associated with it.
Alex, I'm
the double tax
you when I see you.
And then it's the prospect
That's
side.
what I was going to say. We haven't even talked about that. So we could say maybe Hal will do it. But is Cashman going to make the move?
This is what I'm saying.
Because a guy like Dylan Cease, I'm sorry, if I'm the Padres, I'm not giving him away.
No, even if they know he's going to walk, I mean,
so Brian, I want
something.
Spencer Jones.
They want something.
I want one of your top 5.
They're going to hit us with the Denzel. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
When you look at the situation in totality, it's the money. Yes, it's the 110% tax. That matters. But then when you add the prospect capital side to it also, it becomes a situation where us knowing the Yankees, the more and more we think about it, it seems less and less likely that they do go out and make that move. But I will say there is a small part of me that holds on to hope and says that if there's somebody that is a very clear-cut, like obvious choice, kind of like Jazz was last year, that it's like, okay, he's obvious. It's only going to cost a mid to lower level prospect, and it's only going to add 7 to 10 million total dollars, not double that in spending. Mm-hmm. I do think they would do it, but what I just outlined is ideal scenarios, and those come around once every blue moon. So let's see.
All right, let's go ahead and keep the voicemails going. Here we go, baby.
Pete Francis, Kevin Shearer, Macho King in the house. How you doing? To the underground, yeah. A salute to the Captain Thompson Foundation, yeah. Well, everything is everything, and the Yankees are a walking niche unit, and Jared Cole and Giancarlo Stanton have one good arm between them, but that's still better than the pukester, yeah. And we still have enthusiasm for this season, and hope springs eternal on March 14th. Dig it! And I don't know about no hairy titties, but I do know one time back in Poughkeepsie we had to take a flow beat of Queen Cherry's testicles before a match with Georgino Steele. And those were some hairy titties, you think. But since this is Friday, Daddy Day is coming up, let's kick it! I'm like a pot of gold that keeps giving. Can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. You won't make it because you're faking. I'm the man with the plan. Nobody rocks the party like the Macho Man can. Bring it all suckers like I'm Pete Simonetti. Cook them in the pot with some rickety spaghetti, yeah. Here's another lesson. Those that don't know the cream or the crops. You W.O. To my macho maniacs and mama, stay macho. And why you day 2 weeks sold out like Cena, and we're getting leaner and leaner, yeah. And I'll see you when I see you. Ooh, yeah. Macho.
Yeah. Oh, there's nobody like him.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
And NYYU is indeed.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Oh, that cream is going to rise.
Hey. Great voicemail by Mach, always.
He's the GOAT. He's the reason he's the voicemail champ.
Yep.
There's a reason he's the MVP.
Bringing the energy, man.
He does it all the time. He never misses. He never misses.
Unmatched.
Unmatched, never misses. All right.
I'm getting twisted.
Well, before you do that, you might want to hear. I want to come up with a name for him.
Okay.
William Henry. William Henry. William Henry.
How you doing? You know, Pete, I don't get it.
We were calling him the voice of reason. I like that.
William, the voice of reason, Henry.
Okay.
I love that. Here it is.
Hey, Pete, Francis, Kevin, Jira, Chat, William Henry
Good
here.
morning.
How's everyone doing?
Love this
First
guy.
of all,
Yes.
it was really fun listening to you guys last night. Enjoyed it a lot. Also, be sure to follow NYYU on Instagram. I really liked the pictures posted yesterday with Pete and Francis arriving at the Florida airport. I think I saw a couple of the grandmas from the nearby villages following Francis. I couldn't tell. I think he was trying to outrun them. A couple baseball things. First of all, why can't the Yankees brain trust, and I use that sarcastically, figure out a way to have their best starter, who is now Max Fried, of course, start on opening day? They've had 6 weeks of spring training, and they're going to have at least 2 weeks since the Cole injury to figure this out. Years ago, teams always had their ace start on opening day, but apparently that's too complicated for the Yankees. I'd prefer not to see Marcus Stroman start on opening day. Second of all, I'm going to pay a lot of attention this year to how Goldschmidt performs. The reason is that with Stanton out, Goldschmidt's our only real right-handed power hitter left beside Judge. Both Dominguez and Cabrera are better from the left side. The rest of our lineup is really left-handed. And I think Goldschmidt can have a productive year, but it says a lot about our lack of depth to be relying on a 37-year-old guy to have a bounce-back year. I think overall we have a good team and will be a contender. I don't think we should give up on the season at all. Take care, everybody. I'm out. Bye.
Man, the voice of reason, man.
Voice of reason
He is
does
the
it
voice
again.
of reason, direct to the point. Has something been announced about Marcus Stroman? Because it's like the third person
I think
saying
people
that. I
assume
don't
that
think
because
so.
he said
No,
yes to everything. But
It's
I don't
also
think
I think it's you know
That
the
would
way
be wild,
that's
by
the way
if
that it's
Marcus
the way that
Stroman
he
being
is.
the opening day
Well,
starter.
let's give him some grace. Let's give him some grace. He started.
I ain't gonna give him shit.
he did start the home opener for the Yankees last year.
what?
The home opener. No, you don't remember? We were there at Yankee Stadium against the
we were
Blue
there.
Jays.
I was faded.
We were there.
I was
We
faded.
were there.
I was faded, by the way.
He started. I mean, yeah, we drank a lot. But he did start the
I
home
wasn't there.
opener, and he had an
Spirit, you were.
amazing outing against the Blue Jays. So he is a guy who has already proven that he can take the energy of Yankee Stadium on opening day, opening week, and turn that into a decent, solid performance that gives his team the chance to win. And he's also a guy who, when it comes to the team at that point, he doesn't want to move to the bullpen. He's not a bullpen pitcher. I agree with that. But I think he'd 1,000% be in agreement with taking the ball on opening day.
I want Rodon to get it. That's my rooting. I'm rooting for Carlos
That's
to get it
fair.
right now.
That's fair.
I'm rooting for Los to get it. He should be the guy, man.
That's
Give
fair.
him, like William Henry's right. You do got enough time to set this right. You do. Now look, William Henry saying, maybe Max Fried should be the guy. Well, he got paid to be an ace, basically, even though he wasn't supposed to be because of Cole.
What is his first year? And Rodon's been here before. Rodon
That's
could
why,
be the guy that'd be like, I got this.
I agree. I think to be honest, I think Carlos. I hope Carlos is asking for it.
Yeah.
He should be asking for it, in my opinion. He should be the guy saying, "Hey, look, I made the most starts of my career last year. I developed something new. I got a very good changeup. I'm still working.
He's
I'm progressing."
He's the longest tenured Yankee in the rotation right now, technically, because Clark Schmidt can't start until Game 6 at a simulated game. So I think he should be the guy. That'd be like,
Rodon
listen, I
should be the
want the
guy.
ball, and I don't think anybody would be upset if Rodon goes out there and he goes 5-6 innings of 2-run ball. That's not surprising.
He should be the guy.
And by the way, did you get Mike Thompson's super chat?
No, I missed it.
I got it right here.
Sorry, Mike.
What's good, Pete, Francis, and Kev? Enjoy Tampa, and look forward to seeing you guys at NYU Day. I appreciate all you guys do.
You the man, Mike. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. We did just get a couple of more super chats. Let's go ahead and read those ones, and we'll keep the voicemails going, baby. Rich Squire says the Yankees are already over that Cohen tax threshold. They are not getting rid of Stroh's contract before the league deadline. So in for a penny, in for a pound. Hal needs to set this team up to win. Rocket Man adds, Pete Francis told you he watched the Soto DR podcast, but he left out the best part, that Soto and Boris analyzed the best farm system. We actually talked about that. We did talk about that, Rocket Man, a couple of days ago.
We can disagree on that.
And Rara says, William, real baseball talk, great voicemail. I think Crackle Nuts also left one right here. What's up, Kev, Francis, Pete? I love my Latina woman. Like I love my burgers fat and juicy with some juicy melons on them.
My God.
NYYU softball game, let's go.
Oh my God.
I will say this, guys. If we do have something with that, you're probably going to know next month or early April. But the plan is that we may have something set up. We may have something lined up for that to finally happen. I think I've been talking about that all 3 years of NYYU. And I think we're in a position now that there's a very real possibility this could become a reality this year for us to do that. So that's an awesome thing. But yeah, I think there is enough time for the Yankees to set up Los as the main guy, and hopefully they go that route. So let's keep the voicemails going. Here we go.
Did we get Rocket and Rara?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
What's up, guys? Just want to wish y'all a blessed day. And to talk about the Yankees, I don't worry about the spring training baseball because it's just workouts, you know what I mean? People's going to get hurt and all that. Everybody's making a big issue about starters and this and that. Other players got to step up. That's why they call it a team. And you won't be surprised if we will get somebody that comes up that we wasn't expecting. How Gil was last year, and he was Rookie of the Year. So let's not blow a big, balloon in the air and then blow it up just because a couple of people got hurt. That's not the way it works. It's a team. Everybody got to play their part. If everybody play their part to their potentials, we're going to be all right. And let's remember, we're not the only team that players get hurt. Other teams are going to go through the same thing. So just let it play out. Let the season start. Let's bring good vibes. And let's support our team. Let's not bash them on the internet and all this crazy stuff. But anyway, guys, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm proud of y'all, man. You know what I mean? I watch y'all every morning and every chance I get, you know what I'm saying? I try to show support. Let's go.
That's my big brother, Rara, right there.
Appreciate
That's my big brother, Rara.
Appreciate you.
Man, again, man, he's right. There's nothing wrong with supporting your team. You love the Yankees, support the Yankees. Nobody's saying you can't criticize. That's the difference with a lot of people. They don't understand that. They think criticizing means you dislike. That has nothing to do with that. You can criticize anything in life. It doesn't mean that you dislike. It means you care about it. That's typically why you criticize something, because you care about it. You wanted something to be better. You wanted more out of something. criticize it for that reason.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with doing that with your team. You can be critical, but you got to remember, if you watch baseball for years, you got to understand that Ra-Ra's right. A lot of shit happens during the season.
To everyone.
There's certain things we have no clue what's going to happen the first month of the year. We might look up in June and go, Aaron Boone could be the manager of the year this year. I do that every year. I'm like, he might be because look how good the fucking team
he goes
is.
on a stretch.
Who expected this?
He goes on a stretch pretty much annually where you're looking at it and you say and you have to say the same thing.
And to be fair,
Oh, he's gonna stretch.
knock on wood.
There's no wood on this table.
Well, whatever the hell this is. Knock on whatever this shit is. The Yankees have
wood right next to
always somehow done really good in the first
in the
half.
beginning part of the season. And if you look at their schedule, I'm so glad they couldn't see what just transpired to the left of the camera because that was wild. But if you look at their schedule this year, they play a lot of National League teams early on. And they do, and the Yankees tend to do well against the teams that don't have experience seeing them a lot, like the National League teams. So don't be surprised if the first couple months of the year you're looking at this team and like, damn, they're doing a lot better than I thought they were.
Bingo.
It's like they're going to be playing teams that aren't familiar seeing the Yankees a lot early on, and if they're playing well and smart about their baseball, they're gonna pile up some wins.
And
100%.
listen, there are people like to say glass half full, glass half empty.
Yeah.
No matter what, there are people who see a glass half empty.
Yo.
There was a lot of gas
Oh,
last
he
night.
got a fart.
There was a lot of gas last night.
You eat that Buford, you guaranteed a little bit of gas.
Thunder and lightning.
So
Okay.
there's gonna be people who are gonna be slightly more negative than others, but that doesn't speak for the entire fan base. And if you're worried about the Yankees, you gotta say
I'll take a sip.
And if you're worried about the Yankees being bad, like I get it, but that doesn't mean that they are gonna be. The person that I have an issue with is that they're negative and they want the Yankees to be bad so they can be like, I told you so. Yeah, that's a fan that you want to stay away
That's the dumbass. That's the dumbass fans. I hate that shit.
I like it.
Before my God. Before we move forward again, guys, it is pinned in the chat. We are $80 away. We are $80 away from $4,000 for the Captain Harry Thompson Foundation.
Let's get that this morning.
Let's get that $80 in. We'll be at 4K. The goal is now to hit 5,000. We're coming very, very close to that. And like I said, we will be promoting this GoFundMe until we leave Tampa. So guys, make sure you are doing that. We really, really do appreciate it. But keep hitting that GoFundMe and let's get to $4,000. Hopefully before the stream ends, and it's gonna end shortly. We got 2 voicemails to go. Then we're gonna wrap this up. But let's go.
Hey, this is Joey from the Bronxy, baby. And I missed a couple of shows, so I was going on a NYYU marathon to catch up, you know. And so I came across some old clips, and all of a sudden, what is this wild shit I hear about you wanting to stretch out 9 men? What the hell is that about? I mean, Pete, I knew you liked the Yankees, but I didn't know you liked them that much.
Oh, come on.
And before I'm over that shock,
me, Joey!
Kevin or Francis or one of them exploding on Tanaka, I was like, hey, yo, am I on the wrong channel? But anyway, joking aside, this is exactly why I love the U. None of that uptight shit. It's entertainment as well as baseball news. So enjoy Tampa, guys. Bye.
Hey, I'm gonna say something real
Great
quick about
voicemail.
Joey's my guy.
Great
Joey's
voicemail.
my guy. You talk about an original.
Yes.
And there's certain people on this channel that I got to be honest with, man. I say this a lot, that they don't get all the credit from the community that they deserve to get. And obviously that's made and all that, but some people just somehow fly under the radar.
Yeah.
There's 2 names that always come to mind. I say this. Everyday Scotty Wright, who is in every damn chat.
Yes,
to me,
sir.
he's the Iron Man. I've said that for a long time.
Yes,
that
sir.
dude is in every single, the first comment you'll see is Everyday Scotty Wright. So shout out to my good Canadian friend.
Facts.
Scotty Wright. What an absolute legend. And Joey's right there with the best of the best on voicemails. And he's been there since the start.
He's
since
got
the
tenure.
Jump.
Yep.
Since the jump. Joey's voicemails are always phenomenal.
Yep.
And spot on. So I got to show a ton of love to Joey from the Bronxy. Let's get to the last voicemail, guys. I'm going to get ready to wrap up here.
Yo, Pete, Francis, Kev, what up? It's Chandler.
What's good,
What's up,
Chan?
fam?
I kind of agree that we're going to be okay, but in all reality, bro, we also got to face reality. Marcus Stroman is not good. And Will Warren is looking good, but he's yet to be proven, obviously, because we seen last year he gets the cover ripped off of him. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Pause. But yeah.
Double pause.
We should be all right offensively more than people are thinking. I think now our problem is pitching, not really offense, because I think Dominguez, Bellinger look like he's ready to have a good year. Judge is Judge, Jazz, Wells. We're good offensively, I think. I think now the pitching might be a little scary. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll holler at y'all.
Not Chandler, great voicemail, man. And look, you're not wrong. I like we always say, we're not saying that people can't be. You should be critical. There's nothing wrong with being critical. Be critical of your club, but again, the games have to be played on the field. It just comes down to that. The games need to be played on the field. A lot can happen in a short period of time. There could be many changes, many breakouts, all that stuff. And he's right. And he's right what he said about Cody Bellinger. I think he's one of the main guys that really, for his career, he wants to have a big year.
Yeah.
Cody Bellinger also, too, the one thing I am a little concerned that people don't talk about a lot, Cody Bellinger's also been injured a lot in his career.
Injury prone sometimes.
So he's been a little injury prone in his career, and I don't want to kind of, nobody really wants to talk injuries right now if you're a Yankee fan. I don't blame you one bit. But, it is what it is. But, guys, we're going to get ready to wrap up this episode here. What a fun episode it's been of All Rise. I think the setup today was really nice. We were able to work on some things, so I do think the streams will be better. I know last night we really rushed into everything, and that's I was about to say that was after the Buford. Thank God it wasn't after, because there would have been no stream. I'm telling you right now. Thank God the Buford was after that. Yeah. But, today's plans are, like we told you guys, there's a slight chance that we might be at that game today. If not, we will call that game for you guys. But right now, we're going to head to the store. I'm going to grab a cigar, and I think we're going to have some chilling pool action. Yeah. Relaxing outside a little bit until game time. Maybe do a little cooking and get a little food in us and be ready to rock and roll. I think that sounds great.
A lot of stuff in us.
I think that...
Did he say we're going to get stuffed? Is that what I heard?
Can we do one more refresh? We got anything else?
That's it. That's it. We're done here.
Listen.
After that, I'm done. By the way, one more.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get up all up in it.
Hey, yo.
Oh, young person can rap.
One more time, guys. We are brought to you by BetUS. Whoa, look at them things.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Look at them jiggles.
BetUS Casino and Sportsbook.
Oh, I'm going to bet.
Use promo code YouTube150, and if you win, you might be able to get a shorty like that.
Oh,
hey,
yes.
yo, that's crazy. What are we doing
I love that
here
website.
to you?
I'll tell you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, much love to all of you guys. We appreciate you. And don't worry, we ain't going nowhere, baby. We'll be back later tonight just for you guys.
Oh, we're going to be back.
Peace out, baby. Until next time.
Amigos.
We out of
I got to scratch my Johnson.
Hey, yo.
That's how you finesse. We come for they necks. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they're at their best, we still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah. Ain't no one doing the shit that we doing. Ain't nobody moving the way that we moving. How about the spring?